doesn't tell us we have everybody seated. Okay, please remain standing for your word out of Canada. Students can stand. All right. That was a little different than how we normally do things, but hopefully everybody's in the right spot. I would like to welcome Drayton High School student Aurora Grandbois to sing our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see the rise of true, noble, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
You may be seated. Thank you. All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the 2025 Dryden High School graduation ceremony. My name is Cynthia Palermo, and I'm a teacher here at Dryden High School. I'm honored to join you as Master of Ceremonies today to celebrate the accomplishments of your children, our students. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and by the turnout today, it is evident that our students have so much support from their families, extended families, friends, and community members. We thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate beside the shores of the Rockland River in the unceded territory of the Anishinaabe people. When our children were just babies, we watched as they learned to get around and reached for things that they wanted. We held their hands as they ventured around, and we let go, and they eventually confidently moved forward without our help. Some skipped crawling and walked early, and others, we swear, never walked anywhere. They always ran, or danced, or skipped, and some scooted around. And even if they stumbled or they fell 100 times, they never gave up. They eventually figured it out, they did what it took, and they moved forward. And so just like how each of our graduates learned to walk as children in different ways, how each of them got here today, it also looked different for every one of them. They all figured it out, what path they needed to follow to get here. For some, it was a pretty straight line, and for others, it was a bit of a zigzag, maybe with some circular directions thrown in. And many of them completed their credits in the classroom, in the company of their classmates and teachers. Others found their rhythm in our alt location with the support of our great teaching staff there. Some became e-learning gurus and mastered the art of the online assignment. And let's not forget those who racked up credits through their co-op placements, learning the ropes out in the real world. From our amazing secretarial staff, who keep everything running smoothly, to the EAs who are always there to lend a hand, to our guidance counselors who have lent a shoulder, providing mental health supports and sage advice for moving forward, and of course our dedicated administrators who steer this whole ship. Everyone has played a part, and we have all been there to support and bear witness to this graduating class's journey, which brings us to this moment today, graduation. I'd like to take a moment to introduce our guests on the stage. Principal Natasha Musso, Vice Principal Tristan Wilco, Vice Principal Shannon Elliott. They are joined by our Director Christy Radburn and School Board Chair Roger Griffiths. And at this time, I would like to introduce Dryden High School's Principal, Mrs. Natasha Musso, for her opening remarks.
I just have about 30 pages here. Welcome, bienvenue, bonjour. Congratulations to Dryden High School graduates. I want to express the immense pride of myself and the entire DHS staff having you reaching this milestone. Today marks a momentous occasion in your lives as you stand on the precipice of adulthood and prepare to embark on the next chapter of your journey. Graduation is a significant milestone, one that you will always remember. As you walk across the stage today, I want you to take a moment and reflect on all the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that got you here. As I was preparing this speech, I came across a quote from Michelle Obama that resonated with me, because I really like her. You don't have to be somebody different to be important. You are important in your own right. I want you to think about that for a moment. In a world that constantly tells us we need to be more, do more, have more, remember that your inherent worth, your unique talents, and the goodness within you are already enough. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more fully, more authentically you. So as you step forward, I want to take this opportunity to share a few life lessons that I hope you'll carry with you. Just checking that I don't have any music earplugs in right now. These are important lessons. Thank you. First, lead with kindness and empathy. In a world that can often feel loud and divided, choose to be a builder of bridges, not walls. Remember the lessons learned here in our tight-knit community. The way we rally around each other, the way we celebrate each other's successes, and lift each other up in times of need. That same spirit, that fundamental human decency, is your superpower. Use it to listen, to understand, and to connect with others, no matter how different their paths may seem from yours. Second, embrace your stumbles, your detours, and yes, even your failures. Life isn't a straight line, and it certainly isn't a highlight reel. There will be moments of uncertainty, times when you doubt yourself, and experiences that don't go according to plan. And that's perfectly okay. In fact, it's necessary. It's in those moments of struggle that you discover your true strength, your adaptability, and your unwavering resolve. Don't be afraid to try, to fail, to learn, and to try again. In the words of Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so take the shot. And finally, find your voice and use it for good. You have unique perspectives, powerful stories, and incredible potential to shape the world around you. Don't let anyone diminish your dreams or tell you your ideas aren't big enough. Whether it's advocating for a cause you believe in or simply being a voice for someone who can't speak for themselves, your voice matters. It always has, and it always will. Class of 2025, you are ready, you are prepared, and you are deeply, deeply cared for. Take the values you've cultivated here, the hard work, the humility, and the genuine care for one another, and let them guide you. Go forth with courage, curiosity, and an unwavering belief in your own ability to make a meaningful difference. Graduates, you may venture far from home, but you will always be part of our story. You will always be an eagle. Please stay in touch, visit, and share your journey with us so that we can continue to celebrate you, because we will be paying attention from the sidelines. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Musso. So the ceremony is about to proceed, and just to give you a little bit of information, as each student crosses the stage today, I will be reading a short, we call it a grad bio, that are prepared by the students, and it will announce any of their accomplishments, their awards, school certificates also that they are receiving. Just wanted everyone to know that the community of Dryden is very generous, and there is approximately $60,000 worth of bursaries and scholarship money that are available. And so there are some students who will be crossing the stage today who have applied for them. And I have to shout this out so all of you know, if you've got upcoming graduates, there are a lot of kids who did not take the time to apply. And so the students who did have earned, some of them based on their accomplishments, and some of them also earned them because they're organized, they have great communication skills, and they took the time to apply for a lot of their awards, which is a lot of extra work. So we've got a lot of great recipients today, but that's the process. Now, school certificates are awarded when a student has completed usually 5 credits in a particular subject area, and an honor certificate means that they achieved 80% or higher in those 5 subjects. If a student achieves honor roll standing, that means that they achieved an average of 80% or higher this year. If they are an Ontario Scholar, it indicates that they achieved an average of 80% or higher in their 6 highest grade 12 equivalent classes. Once the students have received their diplomas, they will exit the main stage. Our 4 Directions graduates will proceed to the beautiful 4 Directions stage for congratulations and a photo. So we are ready to present some diplomas. Now, in order for us to get out of here in a timely fashion, I'm going to ask you all to hold your applause until the very end. Okay? I know it's hard to do, it's kind of a reflex, but we're going to wait till the end. So the first presenter will be Principal Natasha Musso. Our first graduate is Quentin Teasdale. Quentin will be returning to Dryden High School this fall to continue his studies as an adult learner. He is very proud of placing first in the 50-meter dash and track. His favorite classes were art, math, and computers, and he would like to make a shout out to his favorite staff member, Mrs. Willis, and his favorite friend, Maria. Next up is Maria Southwind. Maria would like to say, Mom and Dad, I love you so much because you took such good care of me and my sister when we were babies. God made me a part of your family when I was a baby. I know how much you're going to miss me when I'm all grown up, and when I surprise you with some very special grad pictures. Some of her long-term goals are that she will be starting a new life because she'll be all grown up and she will get her driver's license. If she waits on the stage, we can get a picture with her sister. We'll get her back up. Next up is Audrey Wesley. Audrey's very proud to be graduating today, and she says she hopes to travel sometime in the future now that school is out of the way. She would like to thank her heavenly brother, Ezekiel, for being her main motivation for going to school and continuing on with this journey. In the future, she'd like to have a job as an online streamer. She'd like to thank her family, her teachers, Mr. Zawson, Ms. Brenna, Ms. Lotzi, Mr. Desatel, and the best of the best, Ms. Hodgkinson, as well as her recessional graduate today, Bruno Pereira. Bruno, come on up this way. Bruno is our Rotary Exchange student. So for anyone who has not had the pleasure of meeting Bruno, Bruno has traveled thousands of miles from his home country of Brazil, and he has spent this year in Dryden on a Rotary Exchange. He will be heading back to Brazil to complete high school, get a job, and start university. And he said his plans are to study law at university, and he leaves Dryden with many great memories of all the people that he has met. First up, Skylar, acting as Skylar. Skylar is happy to be graduating today. This fall, he plans on continuing his wrestling career at Lakehead University and hopes to complete a degree in education. He's very proud of getting first in Northwestern Ontario for wrestling and becoming Diamond 3 in Rocket League. I have no idea what that means, Skylar. He wants to give a big thank you to his mom and dad and Coach Walsh for never giving up on him and pushing him to pursue his goals and dreams. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. He has been awarded a Work and Learn bursary, and he has completed his technical certificate. Dave Adams. Dave is happy to be graduating today. He says next fall he's going to stick around and work. Some of his best experiences in high school were trips to Thunder Bay for basketball. He would like to make a shout out to his mom and thank her for everything that she has done for him. And he'd also like to thank the guidance office staff and to Mr. Stevenson for all of their help. Tori Adams. This fall, Tori plans to continue her education in Thunder Bay, studying social work. She's very proud of staying true to herself through her high school years, and she hopes to stay close with her friends in the years to come. She would like to make a shout out to Mr. Olsher and to Mrs. Lucha. Shelby Dane Lacon Alabang. As she crosses the stage, Shelby wants to thank her parents for never giving up on her and cheering her on through every struggle and always believing in her. She hopes one day to give them a life full of comfort and joy, just like they have given her. She also wants to thank her friends for the laughs, chaos, stressful times, and for all the great memories. She says to anyone struggling, keep going, growth takes time, and above all, glory to God for his strength and grace. She is an Ontario scholar, and she has made the honor roll. Hudson Antoine. Hudson is happy to be graduating today. This fall, he plans to join the workforce and looks forward to one day owning his own business. And he would like to make a shout out to his parents for all of their support. Mason Applet. This fall, Mason is going to the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. He is very proud of his welding skills that he has learned in school, TIG and stick. He says his best memory of high school was the last day. And Mason would like to make a shout out to Mr. Dave Darling. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma and a Specialist High Skills major in manufacturing. He has made honor roll. He's an Ontario scholar. He has completed his Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program certificate. He has received his Technical Honors Certificate, and he received a Manufacturing Technology Award. Way to go, Mason. Did you hear all that? You did well. Hayden Arnold. This fall, Hayden plans to enlist in the Armed Forces. He says he has worked on his Specialist High Skills major in automotive sector, and he is currently enjoying working at Dinwell Ford. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with his Specialist High Skills major in transportation, his Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program certificate, and his technical certificate. Nate Paczynski. Nate says he's happy to be graduating at last, and he liked it so much that this fall he's going to return to Dryden High School to continue his studies. Down the road, he wants to take some time to travel and sort out his future. He enjoyed meeting new people at Dryden High School and becoming a part of an incredible group. He'd like to make a shout out to his parents for always supporting him. He is receiving the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation District 5A Teacher Bargaining Unit bursary. Emma Bell. Emma says she is taking a gap year to work, and then she will continue her studies at the University of Manitoba. Some of her long-term goals are to go to law school and eventually learn how to fly a plane. She looks back at some of her best experiences at Dryden High School of the sports trips with her teammates. She would like to make a shout out to her mom, to Mrs. Karen, and Mr. Mackenzie. She is an Ontario scholar and has made honor roll. She has a math distinction certificate and a French immersion certificate. Anthony Bayak. Anthony is happy to be graduating today, and he will be returning to Dryden High School in the fall to continue his studies. He looks back on all the good memories with the friends that he has made in years that have gone by, and he'd like to make a shout out to his parents for always supporting him. He is an Ontario scholar and has made an honor roll, and he's received his Arts Honors Certificate. Ella Bebo. Ella leaves Dryden High School with great memories of being part of the band and all the great time she spent during rehearsals and performing. She'd like to make a shout out to her parents and also to G, Mr. Graham, for making his classes memorable. This fall, she plans to work and save money and head off to college. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing. She is an Ontario scholar. She has made an honor roll. She has her OEAP certificate and her technical honors certificate. Karsten Voss. This fall, Karsten will be taking his passion as a videographer and photographer and putting it to work as he interns as a videographer with professional YouTuber Jay Siemens. A long-term goal is to establish himself as a videographer and professional videographer in the sled world and in extreme sports. One of his fondest memories is shoveling poop out of a horse trailer with his friend Brody. And he would like to make a shout out to his excellent assistant Brody Jonathan, and especially to his wonderful manager Mom. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing and his technical honors certificate. Connor Brown. Connor is happy to be graduating today, and he looks back with pride on making the honor roll for the last 4 years and for also making the basketball team. His long-term goals are to become an electrician. He'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Moody. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in construction. He is an Ontario scholar, and he is receiving his technical honors certificate. Hannah Brownlee. Hannah is very happy to be graduating today and leaves with memories of all the awards she has won in the Music Association throughout the years. Some of her best memories are of all the concerts that she was a part of, especially in the senior year. She would like to make a shout out to Mr. Graham G for being her best teacher throughout all of high school and making her a better person. She is an Ontario scholar, she has made honor roll, and she has completed her math honors certificate. Owen Callahan. Owen's happy to be crossing the stage graduating today. He says that this fall he plans to work towards starting an apprenticeship. He would like to make a shout out to Mr. Stevenson. Thank you for all of your help. He's achieved his Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program certificate, and he's got his FNMI certificate. Kaylin Campbell. This fall, Kaylin plans to head to the University of Manitoba to get a Bachelor of Arts with a major in psychology and eventually work to become a speech-language pathologist. And one of her best memories she'll be taking with her is meeting her best friend, Callie. She would like to make a shout out to Ms. LeBlanc for teaching me classes that actually got her interested in psychology, and a shout out to Adi and Connor for making her last year so memorable she'll never forget them. She is an Ontario scholar, and she's made honor roll. She has been awarded the Vermilion Bay Co-op Bursary, the Dryden Trappers Council Award, and the Bruce and Gloria Campbell Memorial Bursary, and she's received her math honors certificate. Maya Cassie. Maya's happy to be graduating from Dryden High School today. She's proud to have completed the French immersion program, and she is sure that whatever happens in her future, art will always be a part of it. She is an Ontario Scholar, and she has made honor roll. She has completed her Ontario Youth Apprenticeship certificate. She's received a Math Honors certificate and her French immersion certificate. Shania Church, she is happy to be graduating today and says this fall she looks forward to working and doing some traveling. She looks back on her high school career and has great memories of winning the state championship for hockey at her old school in Morrow. She is proud to have been awarded a Hockey Hall of Fame bursary. She would like to make a shout out to her mom for all of her love and support. She is an Ontario Scholar, and she has also made honor roll. Caden Clement. This fall, Caden is heading to school to study nursing. She looks back and says two of her best experiences were the opportunities she had to travel to British Columbia and to Ottawa to participate in Rotary's adventures in citizenship and all that she learned from those experiences. She would like to make a shout out to Adi and Connor. Thank you both for being part of my journey and for all of your support. She is also an Ontario Scholar. Jay Brooke. This fall, Jay plans to work, and the next fall she'll be heading off to undergrad study at Confederation College. She's proud of making honor roll grade 11 and this year, and for helping with Student Vote this year. She wants to make a shout out to her mom for always believing in her and helping her become the person she is today. She has made honor roll, and she's achieved her Math Honors certificate. Lily Cordero. Lily says her plan for this fall is to work with 33 Police as a cadet. She says that one of her best memories from high school is walking across the stage today. She would like to make a shout out to her high school sweetheart, Rita Paquette, got her to where she is today, and for cheering me on so loud that I stopped and simply didn't. Cale Corsten Jordan. This fall, Cale plans to work before he heads off to film school. He's very proud of achieving his high school graduation diploma, as he says he's the first in his family to graduate on time. His most cherished memories are the time he spent with friends in class, and especially on a student trip to Vancouver. He'd like to thank his parents for always being there to support him and help him, and the people at 4D for helping him get his community hours and graduating on time and choosing him for the 4D trip to Vancouver. He is an Ontario Scholar, he has made honor roll, and he has completed his Art Honors certificate. Bianca Crackle. She came with her own cheering in the squad. Bianca is looking back with pride on all of her hard work and that she made honor roll all 4 years at Dryden High School. She has fond memories of all of the concerts that she got to participate in with the music program, and she would like to make a shout out to Mr. Graham G. for making these years bearable. She is an Ontario Scholar, she has made honor roll, and she has her Math Honors certificate. Brody Graham. Brody's happy to be graduating today. He has enjoyed being on the golf team and said he's very proud and broke 80 in his game along the way. This fall, he plans to work and travel. He would like to make a shout out to Mr. Curry and Mrs. Kowalczyk. He has completed his Red Skill Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction. He has received the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation Teacher Bargaining Unit bursary, and he's completed his technical certificate. Liv Curry. This fall, Liv is headed to Brock University to study child health, where she will be participating in a co-curricular program called Med Plus, which gives her awesome opportunities for volunteer work, job shadowing, and a mentorship in her schooling. Her long-term goal is to become a speech-language pathologist or an occupational therapist and work in the pediatric field. She is also very proud of her over 450 volunteer hours. Now, I've got a few to read for Liv. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar, and she's made honor roll. Okay, Liv. She has received the Dryden Regional Healthcare Centre Board of Directors Scholarship, the Northwestern Health Unit Carl Lindstrom Bursary, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 1730 Bursary, the KPDSB Award, the Quebec Patricia Elementary Teachers Association Scholarship, the OSSTF District 5A Teacher Bargaining Unit Bursary as well, and she has her math distinction. Jacqueline Dale. Jacqueline is very happy to be graduating today and says one of the things that she's very proud of is how far she has come as an artist. She says in her future she sees herself stabbing people with needles. It's a little joke because she is going to take her incredible artistic ability and become a tattoo artist. And I have to say, if I was ever going to get a tattoo, you'd be the one that I would get to do it for me. She'd like to make a shout out. She'd like to make a shout out to me. The best art teacher I could have. Thank you for always encouraging me in my art. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll and has her math honors certificate. Maylin Dale. As Maylin crosses the stage today, she is very proud of everything she has learned in woodworking and construction. She says her best memory was going to Toronto to compete in the Skills Ontario competition and not getting to go to the aquarium. She would like to make a shout out to Mr. Cran, Mr. Wursler, and Mr. McKenzie. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction. She is an Ontario Scholar. She has made the honor roll. She has achieved her OEAP certificate, her Math Honors certificate, her French Immersion certificate, and her Technical Honors certificate. Colin Danielson. As he crosses the stage today, Colin is proud he made it through high school and that he is graduating. He hopes one day to go to college to become a police officer. And he says his best memories are of playing sports over the years at Dryden High School. He really loved going to Ottawa for the 4D to the Inspire Soaring Gathering, and he would like to make a shout out to his parents, teachers, and AD and Connor in 4D. Trey Delaront. Trey is happy to be graduating today, and he says that he will be returning this fall to continue his studies at Dryden High School and eventually heading off to law school. He's really proud of playing sports all through school and maintaining honorable status. He looks back on all of his outdoor ed and sports trips with fond memories. He would like to make a shout out to his parents. He is an Ontario Scholar and he has achieved honor roll. Phoenix Delorme. Phoenix has accepted a scholarship to play soccer while she attends school to study criminal law and psychology. Her long-term goals are to play soccer in Europe and to work to complete her psychology degree and one day work as a psychotherapist in prisons and to travel the world. One of her favorite memories was making Team Ontario soccer, traveling to Nova Scotia and to Edmonton and winning silver at both events because from there she was recruited to play in the U.S. She is on the honor roll. She has received the Dryden Girls Hockey Award and the Dryden Connect Club Bursary. Sophia Delorme. This fall, Sophia plans to attend Lakehead University to study nursing, and eventually she wants to work her way up to being a nurse practitioner. She will be receiving a Lakehead Entrance Scholarship and Hockey Hall of Fame Bursary. She'd like to make a shout out to her parents for always supporting her and helping her. She has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and is on the honor roll. She is receiving the Larry and Judy Tannenbaum Family Legends of Hockey Scholars Fund Award, the Dryden Regional Health Center Board of Directors Scholarship. She has achieved her Math Distinction Certificate and Science Honors Certificate. Jackson Debian. He said he's most proud of graduating and his plans this fall are to continue working. Occasionally I have to reach out to teachers to get a little info to put on student bios. So Mr. Moody said Jackson enjoyed his time in outdoor ed and he was always willing to learn new outdoor skills and literally apply them in the field. He says Jackson is a laid-back, funny guy and a hard worker. He'll always be there with a laugh and his signature toque, even in 30 degrees, except for today. He has made honor roll. He's achieved his Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program certificate and a technical honors certificate. Cameron Dimmitt. This fall, Cameron is heading to Confederation College in Thunder Bay to study social work. She is receiving a $2,000 scholarship from Living Local 607 in Thunder Bay. She'd like to make a shout out to Ms. LaRock for actually making her feel prepared for college. She has completed her Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She's achieved her OYAP certificate. She is being awarded the Oxford Volunteer Fire Department Bursary, the BCJS Community Bursary, and she has achieved her FMI certificate. Nicholas DeCucci. Nick is proud of all of the volunteering that he did at the Ag Center and 2 night co-ops that he completed and his co-op placement with Bursler and Sons. This fall he plans to save money for school the following year and he eventually wants to have a job in carpentry. He'd like to make a shout out to his favorite teacher, Mr. Curry, who was a really big help with math and he's just a great teacher. He's achieved his Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in construction. He has made honor roll, he's completed his OYAP certificate and his technical certificate. Ramey Donay. This fall, Ramey says his plans are to work and his long-term goals are to get his truck and coach ticket. He is proud to be graduating and he says some of his best memories are fun parties with his friends. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in transportation. He's made honor roll. He's achieved his OYAP certificate and his technical certificate. Logan Drummond. Logan is proud to be graduating from DHS today. This summer he'll be working for Terra North and his long-term goals are to become a heavy equipment operator. He's achieved his OYAP certificate and his technical certificate. Chloe Dubé. As Chloe looks back on her years at Dryden High School, she is most proud of all the work that she did, being heavily involved in the drama club and of all of her volunteer work and making good grades all throughout school. She's happy that she's learned about herself and has made some great friends. This fall, she will be returning to DHS to continue her studies. She's made honor roll and has achieved her French immersion certificate. Ryder Edison. Ryder is happy to be graduating today and says some of his best memories at Dryden High School were being able to meet new people. His long-term goals are to one day study marine biology. He just wants to say you should never give up on your dreams unless they're unrealistic. He's achieved his OYAP certificate, his math honors certificate, and his technical certificate. Sammy Elwood. Sammy says she's most proud of passing her DELF test and her grade 12 count. #thanks Mr. Walsh, you are the best. This fall she is heading to Lakehead University to study in the registered nursing program. She'd like to make a shout out to her boss, Chop, for being the reason I crossed the stage with good posture, and a shout out to Claudia Trist for making these years kind of bearable. Now, she has achieved her Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has achieved honor roll. So, Sammy, you've got the Dryden Regional Health Centre Board of Directors Scholarship, the Ontario Public Service Employees Local Union 727 Dick DeGroot Memorial Bursary, the Dryden Regional Health Centre Auxiliary Bursary. She has achieved math honors, science honors, and her French immersion certificate. John Evans. John's happy to crossing the stage, graduating from Dryden High School today. His plans are to work for a bit and then hopefully go to school and get an apprenticeship in the trades. His best memories are hanging out with friends during lunches, meeting his girlfriend, and working on stuff in the metal shop. He'd like to make a shout out to D-Dar and P-Dar, Mr. Dave Darling and Mr. Paul Darling, amazing teachers, Mrs. Schmidt, Ms. Rock, Mrs. Meadows, Mr. Moody, and to his friends Brooklyn Lechner, Ryder Edison, Mason, and Katie. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in manufacturing. He's got his OYAP certificate Brandon Fadouk. As he graduates today, Brandon is very proud of completing his specialist high school's major in mechanics, and he hopes to get an apprenticeship so he can work on trucks and cars. His long-term goals are to save up enough money, move out, live on his own, and hopefully end up with a full-time apprenticeship position. He's achieved his Red Seal Diploma and his specialist high school's major in transportation. He's an Ontario Scholar, and he has made honor roll. He's achieved his OYAP certificate, a math honors certificate, a technical honors certificate, and the Transportation Department Award. Kaylee Forsyth. This fall, Kaylee will be returning to Dryden High School to continue her studies. Some of her best memories at Dryden High School were being part of a concert band and having the opportunity to play with the Thunder Bay Symphony Orchestra. That is pretty cool. She wants to make a shout out to Bianca Krakow for being by her side and supporting her in every decision since they were 5 years old. A shout out to the teacher who put up with me the most, G, Mr. Graham. You made the music room feel like home. She has achieved Ontario Scholar status and has her honor roll and her arts honors certificate. Adria Frechette. This fall, Adria will be heading to Lakehead University to study the Bachelor of Science Nursing program. Once she becomes a registered nurse, she will eventually continue her education to become a nurse practitioner. I think we're all hopeful they all come back to Dryden to take care of all of us. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Mackenzie, Mrs. Karen, and Mrs. Meadows. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She is receiving the Dryden Medical Association bursary, the Dryden Regional Health Center Board of Directors Scholarship. She has a Science Honors Certificate and a French Immersion Certificate. Jackson Friesen. As he crosses the stage, Jackson says some of his best experiences are all of his memories from Eagle sports. He leaves with 5 NWASA medals, 2 NWASA medals, all the while maintaining honor roll through grade 9 and 12. He's very proud of being one of 8 kids selected from Ontario and Manitoba for the Experimental Lake Summer Program. His long-term goals are to study science and have a career in biology or kinesiology. He is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. He is receiving the Dryden Minor Hockey Association Big Cometa bursary. Jackson, you're also receiving the Experimental Lakes Award bursary, the Kuwait and Patricia Elementary Teachers Scholarship. He has his Science Honors Certificate and his French Immersion Certificate. Nolan Gill. He's happy I'm not going to be harassing him for grad info anymore. This fall, he will be returning to Dryden High School to continue his studies. He looks back with fond memories of all the times he spent playing Eagles sports. And he'd like to make a shout out to his friend Tyler Kowalchuk for all of the adventures they've had during their time at DHS. Nolan has made honor roll and he has achieved his technical certificate. Jameson Gonski. Jameson will be heading to Sioux College this fall to pursue studies in construction technology. He leaves with memories of a great 2023 football season, and he has received an athletic scholarship to Sioux College for football. He would like to make a shout out to his dad for always being there and to coaches Zilkins and McLeod. He is receiving a Basic Machining Limited bursary, the BCJS Community Bursary, a Dryden Minor Football Award, and he's achieved his FNMI certificate. Charlotte Griffiths. This is going to be a long one. Charlotte is most proud of balancing her service work, extracurriculars, and her job while maintaining the highest academic award each year. This fall, she will be heading to Western University with early acceptance to the Ivy School of Business to pursue a dual degree in economics and honors business administration. She would like to make a shout out to Mrs. Karen and Mrs. Lucha for giving great advice and sharing a wealth of knowledge. Okay. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in business. She is an Ontario Scholar the Vermilion Bay Lions Club We Serve bursary, the Oxford Recreational Committee bursary, the Kenora District 4-H Association bursary, the Dryden Trappers Council Award, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation, that's on there twice, Service Above Self Scholarship, the Kenora District Cattlemen's bursary, Miller Northwest Scholarship, the OSSTF District 5A Teacher Bargaining Unit bursary, the Royal Arch Aces Award, RI Skate Memorial bursary, the RTO Hero District 35 Dryden bursary, the Dryden Fiber Canada Post-Secondary Study Scholarship, Math Distinction Certificate, Science Honor Certificate, and Business Honors Certificate. Karis Hatch. As Karis crosses the stage, she looks back on how she enjoyed being able to play volleyball every year, and she's very proud of always volunteering for any of the athletic events that needed volunteers. Her long-term goal is to become an elementary teacher. She would like to say to Chuck, your strength, love, support, and care meant the world to me. Thank you for always showing up and being there for me. I hope I've made you proud, and I will continue to try making you proud every day. I miss you more than words can say. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in health and wellness, her OEAP certificate, and she has been awarded the Dryden Regional Health Center Employee Bursary. Kylie Heppel. As she crosses the stage today, Kylie looks back and is very proud of making honor roll every year at the high school, and she says that her favorite experiences were homecoming every year and spending time with all of her friends. This fall, she hopes to get an apprenticeship as an electrician. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. McKenzie for being the best French teacher. She has made honor roll, and she has achieved her OEAP certificate. Dean Imonic. This fall, Dean will be heading to Lakehead University as he will be pursuing his concurrent Bachelor of Education and hopes one day to come back to Dryden High School to teach math. He is very proud of his academic achievements, specifically in math and physics, and he will always remember the homecoming game he played in grade 12. He'd like to make a shout out to Mrs. Karen, Mrs. Varioki, Mr. Schmidt, and Coach Zilkins. Dean has made honor roll. He is an Ontario Scholar. He's achieved his OEAP certificate. Dean has been awarded the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 63 Technical Awards Bursary, the Dryden Minor Hockey Association Chuck Schmidt Bursary, the Jacob Luley Memorial Scholarship, and the Dryden Minor Football Award. He has his Math Distinction Certificate and FMI Certificate. I was supposed to mention that Mr. Ilko was now going to be presenting to students, so got that out. Maddie Imonic. This fall, Madison will be heading to Lakehead University to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, and her long-term goal is to become a doctor and to be successful. She has been awarded several Lakehead University scholarships and bursaries, including an academic entrance scholarship. She'd like to make a big shout out to Mrs. Karen, who has been a positive influence, and not only in her academic success, but also her personal growth. Thank you so much for all you've done for me, and she would like to thank her mom and her dad for always believing in her and being her biggest inspiration. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skill Major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. Okay, so Maddie, you are receiving the OSSTF District 5A Support Staff Scholarship, the City of Dryden Scholarship, the Dryden Medical Association Bursary, the Dryden Regional Health Center Lorraine Doherty Memorial Scholarship, and the OSSTF District 5A Teacher Bargaining Unit Bursary. And she has achieved her Math Distinction Certificate and her Science Honor Certificate. Chase Yankee. Chase has already signed a registered trade agreement with Dingwall Ford as an automotive service technician apprentice. He has spent 3 months attending Confederation College, the first stage of college training for that trade, and he has spent the rest of the semester earning Mr. Zassin said that Chase is ambitious and spent the second semester of the school year pursuing his post-secondary school goals already. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in transportation. He is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. He has achieved his OEAP certificate, his Math Honor Certificate, and his Technical Honor Certificate. Brooklyn Johnson. This fall, Brooklyn hopes to attend Confederation College and study in the Social Services program. Looking back, she'd like to say thank you to all of the teachers in the ALT program who have been amazing and helped her finish her schooling, and to them she will always be thankful for not giving up on her or any of the students. She enjoyed volunteering at the museum with Michelle, who showed her that even the simplest of acts can make all the difference. Brooklyn would like to thank her family for being the best support system, and to her grandparents, Ron and Kathy Dusner. I'm forever grateful to them, and they got me to where I am, through the tough times and even just the simple times of having dinner together. She has also made honorable. Timber Johnson. This fall, Timber is heading to the University of Manitoba to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree with a focus on astrophysics. She would like to thank Mr. Schmidt for cultivating her interest in physics, as well as answering her endless barrage of questions, and to Mrs. Seitz and Ms. Taylor for putting up with her endless visits to the guidance office. Her long-term goals are to become a millionaire by the time she is 30 and adopting a big pack of dogs. Now, Timber has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in health and wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made an honor roll. She has completed her OEAP certificate. Okay, Timber, you are receiving the Northwest Unit of the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association Bursary, the Vermeer Law Scholarship, the Gordon Wood Bursary, the Dryden Connect Club Bursary, the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association Bursary, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation Service Above Self Scholarship, the KPDSB Award, University level, the RTO ERO District 35 Dryden Bursary, and the University of Manitoba Foreign Entrance Scholarship. She has achieved her math distinction, her science honors, and she is a Schulich Leader nominee. Brody Jonathan. Brody is happy to be graduating today, and this fall he will be working for Duke Electric, and he's hoping to get an apprenticeship there one day if the Dukes are listening. Brody is receiving a bursary for Learn and Work through the co-op program. He leaves with fond memories of outdoor and canoe trips and making music videos, showcasing his singing and guitar playing talents with his friend Karsten Voss. And he would like to thank his mom for helping get him where he is today. He has completed his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing. He's completed his OEAP certificate. He received the Work and Learn bursary and his technical certificate. Marissa Johnson. Marissa is very proud of graduating from Dryden High School today and surviving her high school years. This fall she plans on working, and she says some of her best memories at Dryden High School are time spent with all of her friends. She has completed the Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She has achieved her OEAP certificate and her technical certificate. Destiny Cameron. Destiny is very proud to be graduating today. She says her long-term plan is to study policing and eventually work with Trinity 3. Her best memories are probably hanging out with all of her friends all the time and in Ms. LeBreau's gym class. She would like to give her dad a big thank you and for always being her big supporter and the person who's been beside her since day one. You raised me, believed in me, and have always been there. I wouldn't be where I am without you. And she would also like to thank all of her teachers as well. Destiny has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction, her OEAP certificate, and her technical certificate. Alexa Keller. This fall, Alexa will be returning to Dryden High School to continue her studies. She's looking forward to doing a co-op placement at the fire hall for long term. Her long-term goal is to be a first responder, to have her own place, and a hairless cat, and to marry her loving boyfriend. pursue a trade in lighting instrumentation. He leaves with fond memories of playing DHS Eagles football. He would like to make a shout out to his parents for the late night essay proofreading and nagging him to get to class and to do his homework. He has completed his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing. He has achieved his OEAP certificate. He's an Ontario Scholar, has made an honor roll. He is receiving the Dryden Regional Health Centre Employee Bursary. He has his Math Honor Certificate, his Technical Honor Certificate, and his FMI Certificate. Sophie Kashal. Sophie said she will be returning to DHS this fall to continue her studies before going to school to get a Bachelor in Human Resources. She leaves with fond memories of winning the WASA and going to OFSA for hockey. She would like to make a shout out to her mom and dad for being the biggest supporters and teaching her the value of hard work and dedication. She is an Ontario Scholar and has also been honorable. Tyler Kowalchuk. Tyler is happy to be graduating today. He says his plans for this fall are to work and eventually to make a mill. Some of his best memories from high school are partying with the boys, and he's proud that he hit 200 on the bench. He would like to thank Mr. Curry, Mr. Cran, Mrs. Meadows. They're the reason I passed high school, and of course, a shout out to Grandma. Shirley Kowalchuk, if no one knows who Grandma is at the Dryden High School too. And he'd like to leave with the parting words. I was never an honor roll student, but I have always rolled with honor. He's achieved his OEAP certificate, his technical certificate, and his FMI certificate. Kara Kruger. Very proud to have made honor roll every year at high school, and I'm proud of achieving over 100 volunteer hours. Her plans are to work this fall and then to head off to university to study psychology. One of her best memories is getting to spend time with her oldest sister every day as her sister worked as an EA at Dryden High School. She would like to make a shout out to her mom for her love and support and guidance, which got her here today. She couldn't have done it without you, and she will always appreciate it. She is an Ontario Scholar, and she has made honor roll. She is receiving the Sunset Thespians Bursary, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation Service Above Self Scholarship, the Dryden Lions Club Service Bursary, and the Dryden Fibre Canada Post-Secondary Studies Scholarship, and she has her Math Honors Certificate. Marianne Jansu. Marianne is proud of getting all of her volunteer hours with the Lions Club in her home community of Vermilion Bay by working all of her breakfasts, lunches, and suppers, and she leaves with great memories of her entire outdoor ed experience. Her long-term goals are to become a watchmaker, a jeweler, studying the craft at the École Nationale de la Jolie in Trois-Rivières, and eventually getting into the Nova Scotia College of Art and Design. She is an extraordinarily talented artist. She would like to thank her parents for supporting her through the years, including challenges with her mental health, and for her best friend, Sugar, for keeping her sane. She is an Ontario Scholar, she made honor roll, and she has achieved her Science Honors Certificate. Moses Laxo. Moses said this fall he will be working construction with his uncle or at a local tourist camp. Longer term, he says he really enjoys creative writing and would like to explore it as a career. His best experiences have been involved connecting with other students over the years. He would like to thank Mr. Dovetail, Mrs. Lotzi, and Mrs. Hodgkinson at Alt, and his mom and uncle Kurt. Caleb Chappelle says this fall he will be heading to Confederation College to complete an electrical program, and he hopes to get a job in the electrical field. He also wants to share that he completed a dozen different certifications during his time at Dryden High School. He has finished his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in construction. He is on the honor roll. He's an Ontario Scholar. He has completed his OEAP certificate. Hey, Caleb, listen. Because they miss these things. They have no idea all the words that they have won until the end, and they look at their envelope sometimes. He is receiving the Canadian Union of Public Employees bursary, Basic Machining Limited's bursary, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation Service Above Self Scholarship, the Dryden Regional Health Services Foundation Scholarship, the Denise Brevard Winter Memorial Bursary, KPDSB Awards for the Trades, the KPDSB Awards for the Skilled Trades, the Kuwait Patricia Elementary Teachers Association Scholarship. He has his Math Honors Certificate and his Technical Honors Certificate. Cassidy Landry. Cassidy is proud to be graduating from Dryden High School today. She says she'll be working next year and saving money to head out to college. She says it's going to be weird. Instead of getting up in the morning to go to school, she's going to be getting up in the morning to go to work, which is a big change over the last 4 years. She would like to thank her favorite teacher, Mrs. Packlin, for showing her how to make a ribbon skirt. It's a skill she is very happy to have. She has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction. She is an Ontario Scholar. She has her OEAP certificate and a Technical Honors certificate. Mia Law. As Mia crosses the stage today, she looks back and is very proud of how she stepped out of her comfort zone and joined the drama club. It helped her meet people and to become a much more social person. Her plans are to return to DHS next fall, to continue her studies, and to save up money to enter college. She'd like to thank her family for always supporting her throughout her education. Brooklyn Lechner. As she crosses the stage today, she's very proud of making honor roll every year at DHS and managing to complete 144 volunteer hours. She's also very proud of how she has developed as an artist and for all of her beautiful artwork. She leaves with fond memories of hanging out with her friends, meeting her boyfriend, and getting 100 in grade 12 math. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Curry, Ms. Jacobson, Ms. Claremont, Ms. Posh, her friends Mia Law, Jojo Tilley, John Evans, and to Ms. Seitz and Mr. Olsher. Brooklyn has completed her Red Seal and Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She has completed her OEAP certificate, and she is receiving the Dryden Artists Association Award and a Math Honors Certificate. Jordan Leftman. Jordan says this fall he plans to work in construction, and in the years to come he wants to travel across Canada and maybe there for a few years. Ms. Claire wants to pay him a shout out for being a fabulous artist and for all the great work he did in art class. He says he really enjoyed his outdoor ed trips, especially the canoe trips, and he would like to make a shout out to Mr. Moody and his hairless rat cat. We haven't met beings, that is an accurate description. Jordan has achieved his Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in construction. He made honor roll. He's achieved his Math Honors Certificate and Technical Honors Certificate. Adam Linklater. Adam is proud to be graduating from Dryden High School today. He says despite having moved to lots of different schools over his high school career, this fall he plans to attend Confederation College, and his long-term goal is to become a film editor. He would like to make a shout out to Zoe, Becky, and his teachers at all, to Mr. Desatel, Mrs. Lotsey, and Mrs. Hutchinson. Tyne Livingston. Tyne is very happy to be graduating today, and she says crossing the stage is probably her best high school experience. This fall, Tyne will be heading to the University of Guelph to study environmental sciences. She would like to give a big thank you to Mrs. Karen. She wouldn't have gotten through math if it wasn't for her. And to her parents, thank you for guiding me through this tough year, especially my dad for brightening my mood when I was down. I couldn't do this without you guys. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She is receiving the Dryden and District Agricultural Society Scholarship, the Unifor Local 105 Bursary, the Dryden Lions Club Service Bursary, the Dryden Fiber Post-Secondary Student Scholarship, and she's achieved her Math Distinction Certificate. Jordan Lucier. Jordan is very proud to be crossing the stage today and says it hasn't always been easy, but she pushed through, stayed focused, and made it to the finish line. This always showing up with a smile, and for making English class something I actually look forward to. You made a big difference in my high school experience. And Jordan says, we out, thanks for the memories, and here's to whatever comes next. And Jordan has achieved her technical certificate. Angel Lyon. Angel is happy to be graduating today, and she said she is proud of reconnecting with her culture through her art, through sewing and painting. She is another amazing artist that we're blessed to have at high school. Some of her best memories are the sewing nights with Mrs. Packman in her room, where she made new connections with her aunties and her besties.
Okay, I wonder where he went to.
This fall, April plans to represent and be a voice on the OEP Youth Council, and Angel has made an honor roll. Katie McKenzie. Katie is happy to be graduating today. He says he's enjoyed playing basketball and volleyball during his time at DHS. He will be returning next year to continue his studies, but he says becoming a mechanic is in the future, and he has achieved his OEP certificate. Keegan McLeod. Keegan says he hopes this fall to pursue an apprenticeship in the trades. Some of his fondest memories are of playing Eagles football. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing. He has received his OEP certificate and his technical certificate. Savannah McLeod. This fall, Savannah will be attending Carleton University in Ottawa to work towards her honors Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Her long-term goal is to get a master's and become a social psychologist. She'd like to make a shout-out for Mr. Walsh for not kicking me and Cameron out of his class and for asking the stupidest questions ever. She has achieved her technical certification. Dante Marion. Dante is happy to be graduating today and says his plans for this fall are to continue working, and his long-term goals are to retire. He would just like to make a shout-out to everyone at Dryden High School. Another man with very few words. I had to reach out to some teachers, and Mr. Moody said Dante was a great student in outdoor ed. He worked hard throughout the semester and seemed to enjoy himself trip planning and on the canoe trips. And Dante always brought a sense of humor and style to every class. And Ms. Lindstrom says that Dante is creative, polite, thoughtful, and hardworking, and he always enjoys skateboarding, and she thinks he will have a bright future in the clothing industry. He is an Ontario Scholar, has achieved honor roll status, completed his OEP certificate, he has his math honors certificate, and has received a contact department award. Tristan Marshall-Foley. This fall, Tristan is headed to Confederation College to study in the electrical engineering program and will be working towards a career in the electrical industry. Tristan said he would like to thank his mother for all her support over the years. He is achieving his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in business. He is an Ontario Scholar and has made the honor roll. He has his OEP certificate. He received a Work and Learn bursary and his technical honors certificate. Summer McKinney. Summer says that this fall she will be attending school in Saskatoon at MC College to study the Aesthetics Diploma program. She says her best memories are the time spent at every drama production and concert band performance that she has been in throughout her high school years, and she was always well loved and supported there by everyone. She would like to make a shout out to Mr. Graham, G, and Ms. Seitz for the unconditional support through high school and especially this last school year. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with specialist high skills major in health and wellness. She's an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll, and she is receiving her technical honors certificate. Shadow Beakus. Shadow will be returning to DHS to continue his studies before heading off to school to pursue his education in the medical field, and his long-term goal is to become a paramedic. Shadow has enjoyed his time at Dryden High School, and he graduates with fond memories of his experiences at bake sales with Grandma Sally's amazing bannock, trips to watch musicals or outdoor ed classes, and of all the adventures in the bush. He says he transferred to Dryden High School midway through grade 10, and is thankful PTA, and they came back and tied it 4-4 and with a minute left, and they won in overtime to get into the playoffs. He's proud to have made honor roll and to be selected as MVP and team captain. He is receiving the Ontario Secondary School Teacher Federation Teacher Bargaining Unit bursary, and he's achieved his technical honors certificate. Callie Morriso. Callie is happy to be graduating today. This fall, she is heading to the University of Manitoba, where she will be pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She says her best memory was meeting her best friend, Caleb. She would like to thank Amy Lang and Connor Kilpatrick for supporting her and listening to her complaints. She'd also like to thank Ms. LaRock, Mrs. Brayoki, and Mrs. Karen, and to Mr. Zilkins, and especially to her family for everything they have done for her. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll, and she's achieved her math honors certificate. Brayden Morrison. Brayden says his best memories are of the Vancouver trip he went on with the gang from 4D. He would like to make a shout out to Coach Moody and Connor in 4D. Mr. Moody said Brayden was on the senior boys basketball team last year, and he got better through the season, and they enjoyed the long car rides to and from the Thunder Bay tournament. He has achieved his math honors certificate. David Wilson. David looks back at his time at Dryden High School. He says he is most proud of his time spent playing football. He's very proud of working towards his OYAP certificate. He's received his technical honors certificate. And one day he would like to eventually work towards getting a red seal in his preferred trade. Bryson Munn. Bryson said that he will be returning to DHS this fall to continue his studies and to prepare for college. He would like to make a shout out to his parents, as well as his girlfriend Mia and his closest friends Lucas, JC, and Asher. I wouldn't be who I was without you, so thank you. Jack Noel. He's happy to be graduating today. He says he's going to be returning to Dryden High School in the fall to continue his studies. He says his long-term goal is to become a carpenter, have a family, and go pro in golf. He says it's hard to pick one best moment because they were all fun, and he would like to make a shout out to his parents and the boys for always being in his corner. And he says, I found the best thing you can do in life is just live in the moment. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high schools major in construction. He is an Ontario Scholar and has achieved honorable status, and he's receiving his technical honor certificate. Cameron Norman. This fall, Cameron is heading to Lakehead University to study and get her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She hopes one day to return to Dryden to work and to have a family. She shares that she is receiving a Destination Lakehead scholarship. She would like to thank Mr. Walsh for not kicking her out of his class. Mrs. Karen and Mrs. Meadows for always having a kind heart, and to her mom for never giving up on me, and to my cousin Tamara for having the greatest influence on her entire life. Cameron has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high schools major in health and wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and achieved honor roll. Cameron is receiving the Norman F. Macaulay bursary, the Dryden Medical Association bursary. Cameron's receiving the Dryden Regional Health Center Board of Directors bursary, the Vermilion Wing Lions Club We Serve bursary, the Uniform Local 324 Dryden bursary, the Newfoundland and Labrador Heritage Club of Dryden Award, the Dryden Lions Club Service bursary, the Dryden Regional Health Center Auxiliary bursary, and the Dryden Fiber Post-Secondary Studies Scholarship, and she has her Honors Science Certificate. Maggie Paris. As Maggie crosses the stage today, she's very proud of earning honor roll every year in high school. This fall, she is going to Northern College Dickinson. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma and a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made the Honor Roll. Maggie is receiving the Sunset Thespians Bursary, the City of Dryden Willard Community Bursary, the Dryden Medical Association Bursary, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Bursary, the Dryden Trillium Lions Club Award, the Dryden Regional Health Services Foundation Scholarship, the KPDSB Award, the KPDSB Most Deserving Award, the KDSB Land Ambulance Bursary, and she has achieved her Science Honors Certificate. Marissa Perkins. This Marissa is next to the University of Manitoba, where she will pursue a Bachelor of Commerce Honors degree with a focus in accounting. Her long-term goal is to become a chartered professional accountant, and she would like to make a shout out to Mrs. Karen for her unwavering support. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and she has made Honor Roll. She achieved her OEAP certificate. She is receiving the Standard Insurance Ltd. Bursary, the MNP Canada LLP Bursary, the Dryden Girls Hockey Bursary, the Kenora District 4-H Bursary, the Dryden Trappers Council Award, the Dryden Lions Club Service Bursary, the Dryden Minor Hockey Association Ron Histriat Convention Memorial Bursary, the Kenora District Cattlemen's Bursary, the Miller Northwest Scholarship, and the Dryden Fiber Canada Post-Secondary Scholarship, and she has a Math Distinction Certificate. Haley Polkinghorn. Haley says that she is returning to DHS next fall to continue her studies. She said she is most proud of her personal growth, which has helped her realize that there are bigger and better things that the world has waiting for her. And she would like to make a shout out to her best friend, Maddie Isaacs, for showing her that distance means so little when friendship means so much. Katie Croyce. Katie is very proud to be graduating today, and she says over the years she has worked hard on her art skills and is very proud of her art. And she has done beautiful work this year in my art class. She says this fall she will be working and saving up for college the following year, and her long-term goals are to be successful in her career and to one day have a happy family. She is an Ontario Scholar and she has made the Honor Roll. She has achieved her Technical Honors Certificate and her FNMI Certificate. Regan Rafter. Regan is very proud of graduating from Dryden High School today. She says she is also proud of becoming a self-taught nail tech, which she plans to put to good use in the near future. Her long-term goals are to go to school to become a tattoo artist, and she would like to travel as much as she can while she is young. Some of her best memories at Dryden High School are meeting new people and making new friendships. She has achieved her FNMI certificate. Kiana Rapine. Kiana says this fall she'll be returning to Dryden High School to continue her studies and eventually head off to study to become a veterinarian. Her long-term goal will be to open her own veterinary clinic one day. Her best memories are of all the experiences she's had playing sports at Dryden High School, and she would like to thank her parents for always supporting her. She's achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness, and she's an Ontario Scholar. She has made the Honor Roll. She has her OEAP certificate and her French immersion certificate. Marissa Rentz. This fall, Marissa will be heading to the University of Manitoba to study her Bachelor of Arts with a major in psychology. Her long-term goals are either to become a doctor or a physiotherapist and eventually return to Dryden. Marissa would like to thank her sister for helping her through school. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She's an honor roll student and an Ontario Scholar. She's receiving the Dryden Medical Association Bursary, the University of Manitoba Entrance Scholarship. She has her Math Honors Certificate, Science Honors Certificate, and her French Immersion Certificate. Sydney Richards. Cindy is very proud to be crossing the stage today and graduating from Dryden High School. She says this fall she'll be taking a gap year and then some time to work. She'd like to give a shout out to Miss Guillermo for always pushing her to try new things. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in manufacturing. She has her OEM certificate, her technical certificate, and her FNI certificate. Joella Robinson. Joella said she made a last-minute decision to apply to Brandon University to study music, so that is what she's going to be doing this fall. She says one of her biggest accomplishments at DHS was getting to attend Brandon University's stage event in May, and that she wants to join a symphony or a military band when she is done school. Her best memories are of every lunch and free moment that she spent in the music room. She would like to make a shout out to Mr. Graham G. for giving her and so many others a safe space and for being an amazing person. She would also like to give a shout out to Ms. Palermo for bringing our MC and all of the other stuff that made Grad happen. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in health and wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. Cadence Rollins. Cadence is proud to be graduating today, and he says that he plans to start working this fall, and one day he hopes to own his own business. He leaves with fond memories of DHS experiences like his grade 10 summer class fishing trip. I have fond memories of him wearing a questionable sweatshirt in my class one day. Anybody who's in that class knows what I'm talking about. It's a little bit comical. He'd like to make a shout out to his parents for pushing him forward in high school to graduate. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in transportation and his technical certificate. Thomas Ross. This fall, Thomas will be attending Lethbridge Polytechnic in Alberta, and he will be studying in the Natural Resources Compliance Program. And when he's done, he'd like to return to Northwestern Ontario to become a conservation officer. Thomas would like to thank all of his teachers and coaches who supported him in high school. He appreciates that he challenged me to do my best. He is receiving the Dryden Regional Health Center Employee Bursary, the Dryden Minor Hockey Association Tom Wilkins Bursary, and he has completed his FNMI certificate. Tyler Rolston. Mrs. Meadows said that Tyson always had a positive attitude and a friendly smile when entering the classroom or when passing him in the hall. And when he sets a goal, he works hard to achieve it, whether it's getting ready for this next wrestling match, watching playbacks to improve for the next football game, or ensuring he has a balance between work, school, and sports. Mr. Zilke said Tyson discovered a passion for wrestling while at DHS and has been to OFSA, representing DHS, and has since competed in nationals. Tyson can often be seen out in the community as part of his summer job, and he looks forward to achieving the goal of eventually becoming a police officer. He has completed his technical certificate. Ainsley Russell. As she crosses the stage, Ainsley is proud of completing honor roll status throughout her 4 years at Dryden High School. This fall, she will be attending Mount Royal University in Calgary to pursue a Bachelor of Interior Design. She'd like to thank her family, specifically her parents and grandparents, for supporting and encouraging her, not only through high school, but through life. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma with a specialist high skills major in health and wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She has been awarded the Dryden Lions Club Service Bursary, and she has achieved her FNMI certificate. Ethan Russell. Ethan says he's heading to college this fall, and he is going to start exploring some of his options. He would like to work and make enough money to travel and explore the world. He said some of his best memories are meeting Chase Yankee. You've helped me and encouraged me more than you could ever know. You helped me forget all the negative things. Sincerely, thank you for being my friend. He has also made honor roll. Hannah Rudder. Hannah says she's returning to DHS this fall to continue her studies, so she can head out to either be a medical aesthetic nurse or go to school to become a hairstylist. Her long-term goals will be happy and have a job that she loves doing every day. She wants to have She wants to thank her parents for always being there when she needed them and for always pushing her to do her best. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Stevenson and Ms. Langus and Amy for helping her achieve highest academic potential and always having her back and being there to listen. She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma and Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She has her Math Honor Certificate and her Hairstyling and Aesthetics Certificate. Jenna Sawchuk. This fall, Jenna is going to be heading to school to study practical nursing, and her goal is to work in hospitals and eventually branch out into cosmetic nursing to keep us all looking young with Botox and filler services. In the long run, she'd like to travel as a nurse and help people around the world, eventually settle down and open her own cosmetic clinic. High school wasn't always easy, but every experience helped her build resilience and prepared her for the real world. She'd like to give a shout out to Four Directions for always being there for her, feeling like a second family, and supporting her when she truly needed it, and her teachers who truly made an impact on her. Mr. Curry for the support and for always keeping things real. Mrs. Brock for being the best English teacher she could ask for. Ms. Palermo for her great personality and the love she shares with every student. Ms. Hamby, since grade 9, I have always appreciated your sense of humor and admired the way you carry yourself. Ms. LeBreau is the ultimate gym teacher who pushes you to do your best and makes classes so much fun. And Ms. Langus is a huge inspiration who gave me the confidence to pursue my passion for cosmetology. And Mr. Cram, best teacher she could ask for. She is receiving a basic machinery bursary, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation Service Above Self Scholarship, the Dryden Regional Health Services Foundation Scholarship, and a KPDSB award. Liam Scott. Liam is happy to be crossing the stage and accepting his diploma today. He is receiving his FNMI certificate. And he's going to hand out on the stage while we call it Natalia Scott. Natalia is happy to be graduating today and says what she is most proud of is how she overcame challenges and she's learned how to manage her time well. She says she's going to take next year to work and explore her interests before committing to college. She wants to thank her family for helping and supporting her all the way through high school, and she would like to give a thank you to all the teachers for all the hard work they put you all through. She has achieved Ontario Scholar status, she is on the honor roll, and she has completed her FNMI certificate. Wyatt Smith. Wyatt says he's most proud of his time playing football and for not failing any classes. This fall, he says he plans to work and hopefully travel, and he'd like to give a shout out to his parents and coaches. He has completed his French immersion certificate and his technical honors certificate. Elliot Solomon. Elliot is heading to the University of Ottawa this fall to study human kinetics. Looking back, Elliot is very proud of the fact that she taught multiple dance classes a week while going to school. She would like to thank her mom and Liz Gardner for everything they have done for her throughout her life. Elliot has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She is being awarded the Wake Patricia Elementary Teachers Association Scholarship, the RTO ERO District 35 Dryden Bursary. She has achieved her Math Honors Certificate and French Immersion Certificate. Mason Sluzak. Mason is happy to be graduating today. He's looking back at his high school experience and he's very proud of his grade 11 music and motion performance. And he's very proud of picking up a new instrument in October and becoming more proficient playing it than it was with his last one. He would like to give a shout out to his parents, Jessica and Aaron, his best friend Caleb, his girlfriend Abby, for always having his back and being there for him when he needed it the most. He has achieved his Red Seal Diploma and a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. He's an Ontario Scholar and has made the honor roll and has a Math Honors Certificate. Randy Thistle. This fall, Randy is taking her to work full-time and She has achieved her Red Seal Diploma and a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness, her OEAP certificate, and she has received a Work and Learn bursary. Claudia Trist. Claudia will be heading to Lincoln University this fall to pursue a degree in nursing. She looks back and is very proud of being an Eagles athlete for every year of high school for volleyball and basketball. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Olsher, her favorite guidance counselor, for putting up with her all these years. Claudia has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in Health and Wellness. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She has been awarded the Best Western Plus bursary, the Dryden Regional Health Centre Board of Directors Scholarship, the Royal Archmasons Award RIC Memorial Bursary, and her Math Honors Certificate. Maria Trist. Maria will be staying in Dryden this fall to attend Confederation College in the Social Services Worker Program. One of her fondest memories was going to offset in grade 10 for hockey. She'd like to thank her parents for always supporting her hockey coaches for pushing her to do better on and off the ice, and to her brother Will for just being Will. She would like to remind us, don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. She has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction. She is an Ontario Scholar and has made honor roll. She is receiving the Uniform Local 324 Driving Bursary and her Technical Honors Certificate. Zach Ware. Zach is happy to be graduating today, and he says this fall he's hopeful to get an apprenticeship and become an electrician. And one of his fondest memories was playing football under the lights on the DHS field. He has completed his Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in manufacturing, and he's receiving his Technical Honors Certificate. And best for last, Abigail Zerber. Abigail will be coming back to DHS next fall to continue her studies, and eventually she plans to get her Red Seal in welding and a job in the field. Some of her best memories are working through the music program and learning who the band came to teach us. She'd like to make a shout out to Mr. Graham, or G, for always believing I can do what I want if I work for it, and to Mr. Mercer for teaching me to create something out of nothing. She has completed her Red Seal Diploma with a Specialist High Skills major in construction. She's an Ontario Scholar and an honor roll student. She's achieved her OEAP certificate. She was awarded a Work and Learn bursary and her Technical Honors Certificate. So, if we can have the biggest round of applause for all. And have applied for awards. So I will be meeting a number of students. So if you are here, when I call your name, if you would like to just stand so we know where you are. Callie Baudouin. Callie is being awarded the Dryden Regional Health Services Foundation Scholarship and the KPDSB Award. Mackenzie Harrington. She is receiving the City of Dryden Scholarship, the Dryden Horticultural Society Means Premier Memorial Bursary, the Unifor Local 324 Healthcare Bursary, the Unifor Local 324 Dryden Bursary, the Dryden Canadian Legion Branch 63 Dr. George Plumridge Memorial Bursary, the Dryden Rotary Charity Foundation Service Above Self Scholarship, the Royal Canadian Legion MA Northwestern Ontario District 7 Scholarship and Bursary, and the Dryden Fiber Canada Post-Secondary Studies Scholarship. Isabella Reed. Bella is receiving the Dryden Minor Hockey Association Ron Kotz Bursary, the Kuwait Patricia Elementary Teachers Association Scholarship, and the Lauren Crawford Memorial Bursary. Courtney Reimer. She is receiving the Dryden Regional Health Center Employee Bursary, the Vermilion Bay Lions Club We Serve Bursary, the Can Do Spirit Award, and the Dryden Fiber Canada Post-Secondary Studies Scholarship. And Jordan Robichaud. Jordan, hi, okay. Jordan is receiving the City of Dryden Willard Community Scholarship, the Dryden Regional Health Center Scholarship, the Chuck Schmidt Memorial Bursary, the Knights of Columbus Award, and the Northwest Catholic District School Award. Okay, now we have run through everybody, and we have a number of very special awards that Mrs. Musso will be presenting. So these are for some pretty darn hardworking students. And the first one we would be calling is the highest grade 12 average, which is awarded by the Dryden Rotary Club. If Mason Sluzak could please come up on the stage. Mason achieved the highest male average in grade 12 with an average of 95%. Congratulations, Mason, on your award. And Charlotte Ricketts, if you could please help me go up on the stage. So Charlotte has achieved the highest female average with an average of 98.16%. And Dad Roger should be in there too. Come on, Roger. Charlotte. Congratulations for all of your hard work. Our next award is the Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award. Anyone who has a graduating student, you will know that students in Ontario are required to complete 40 hours of volunteer service. This is over a course of 4 years. Times 10 months is 40 months. And I always tell the students, when you do the math, all you need to do is 1 a month to get there. And I can tell you, guidance can tell you, admin can tell you, sometimes we end up chasing students and trying to help them last minute to complete those hours. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award recognizes the student for outstanding achievement through volunteer activity in our school and our community. Last year's student broke a Dryden High School record with 662 hours. It was the Dryden High School record. This year's recipient blew that one out of the water. And if I could have Jamala Robinson please come up to the stage. Joella completed a whopping 763 volunteer hours. So Joella is the new record holder. The Dryden High School. The recipients, I will call your name, please come up to the stage. Shadow Meekus. Cameron Norman. Tori Adams. And Joella Robinson. Is the Governor General's Academic Medal. It is awarded for academic excellence. The recipient has a grade 11 and 12 combined average of 96.47%. And congratulations to Charlotte Griffiths. To have our valedictorian address. And it is my honor to introduce the 2025 valedictorians. Our valedictorian selection process involves students submitting an anonymous speech for consideration by a graduate and staff committee. There were 6 entries this year. And so the committee reads the speeches and selects which one they believe represents the class of 2025. And I have no idea who wrote them. This year's speech was written by graduates Angel Laya and Nadia Wanek. And to the graduate class, please stand while you receive your valedictorian address.
Bonjour, maintenant, pour que je suis très heureuse de tek någon don't you? Hello, my given name is Angel Lyon.
My name is Madison Warren, and we are honored to be chosen to speak on behalf of our fellow graduates of this year's Valedictorians.
Before anything else, I would like to express our gratitude to the land we stand on, the ones who prayed for us, believed in us, and guided us here, even when we didn't know it. To our families, our educators, our friends, our communities, thank you for lifting us up. We didn't get here alone.
All we've ever wanted was to grow up, to be independent, to make our own decisions, to find our own way. And now, here we are, standing at the finish line, looking on to something new, something unknown. As we walk across the stage and receive our diplomas, it's easy to get caught up in all that we're leaving behind. Our last games, our last field trips, our last high school tests, our last performances. These final moments have come too quickly, but they've been pivotal in shaping who we are today. High school, a short-lived time full of memories that have helped to shape such an unforgettable experience. Grade 9 was full of firsts. The first game, the first performance, the first exam. Thinking back to such a time when we had designated doors and sporting events were streamed online. A time where semesters were quadmesters. Everyone remembers 2.5 hours of classes, continuously watching the clock to get out for break and rush down to Subway for a cookie. This is the year we all began to get jobs and make our own money, only to realize Subway was draining our funds. Grade 10 came quickly, and we were no longer the new kids. With this came more sports games and a regular class schedule. All of a sudden, the days began moving faster. More opportunities opened up for drama and music productions, as well as community involvement. This was the year it was more acceptable to be seen at the senior parties. Finally, the high school experience we were all waiting for. When grade 11 began, our journey started to take shape, each one unique. We chose classes guided towards what we wanted to do for the rest of our lives. Specialized classes such as manufacturing, welding, auto, and cosmetology appealed to many. Some chose classes like chemistry, biology, physics, or functions. Special shout out to Ms. Karen, who gave out numerous lunch breaks to help students succeed. This was the year things became more real. Tests were harder and marks felt lower, but through our perseverance, we found our way. Fun classes like Cultech, Phys Ed, and Outdoor Ed always cheered us up, giving us something to look forward to. Standing here before you all, I can see that grade 12 came and went by too fast. We began the year ready to lock in and achieve high grades in order to get into our dream school, or even just to be sitting here today. After the first semester turned into the second, we began locking in on actually going to school. Senior year came with the pressure of getting in the rest of our volunteer hours that we definitely should have done in grade 9. Thank you to Ms. Sites for continuously reminding us to get them in on the announcements every morning. As we reminisce on our high school experience, we think back to all the laughs we had with friends, the football games, the pep rallies, and company and spirit days. High school wasn't so bad after all. We made friends, we lost some, we gained a sense of who we are and who we want to be. In high school, we are each given a title. You might be an athlete, a musician, or an artist. But what happens when these things, these titles, slowly fade away? My dad once told me that the one thing everyone will remember about you is your legacy. They will remember you for your kindness and your character, what you leave behind. So now, as we enter the world inside of high school, you must remember it's not about what you are, it's about who you are.
People like to say you are the future, but I want to remind us all, we are not just the future, we are the now. We're not waiting to matter as we already do. We are already doing the work, showing up for each other, learning, questioning, building, and healing. Our communities need more than just leaders, they need all of us. We need warriors to protect and stand up, knowledge keepers who remember and guide. Healers who comfort and restore, storytellers who carry our history forward, and caretakers who hold us together, who care not only for the children, but for the elders, for the vulnerable, and the entire community. These roles are not small, they are sacred, and every one of them matters. As we take our next steps, I hope we remember where real growth comes from. It doesn't just come from test grades or diplomas, it comes from connections. Sit down with your elders and your mentors, talk to your aunties and uncles. Ask
team members. Class of 2025, we made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel and Matt. So before we wrap up, and yes, we are just about at the end, I would like everyone to please look around you, collect any beverage containers or programs, and on your way out, if you could please deposit them in garbage or recycling bins when you leave the ceremony. In years gone by, we have found Yeti drink containers that people have left behind, so please make sure you look around. Now the graduates are going to be exiting the arena to our drumming music shortly. They will parade up Albert Street to Dryden High School for the traditional cap toss. There will be the principal's tea, beverages and treats in Student Square. We invite you to go there after the cap toss. Please be mindful when you are eventually heading out to the high school of all the pedestrians who are exiting the arena, and please avoid driving in this area. If you have parked on Albert Street, please don't attempt to exit your parking spot, okay? Until after the students have cleared the block. If you are walking up to the school, please be careful. Watch for vehicle traffic as you head in that direction. Now, graduates, I need everybody to listen, focus. Look at Ms. Claremont. You are going to exit the arena. You are going to go this way, and you're going to exit through that corner and head out that way. And we will go one row at a time. Okay, that's what's going to happen. All right, you got that? Okay, so graduates, if you could please stand. It is time to go. We're not done yet. I know you're excited. It is time to move your tassel from the right side to the left. That was a question earlier today, and I hope you can remember which was which. As you turn the page,